So we left Brest late last night after working all day, finishing off all the jobs we had to do. We finally got the wind generator up. We have both the solar panels up and working, and we came to Camaret around midnight. As you can see, I did not do a great job looking up for boys last night. Woke up this morning and there's like 5 boys right behind us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lucky we didn't hit them. We're just getting ready now to cross the bay. So how do you feel about that?
A little bit nervous as always. We haven't done a crossing for a while, but
it's going to be my first like offshore sailing. So we are just leaving to cross the Bay of Biscay. So this is the last sight of France. You can see Camaret in the background there. Woo!
D'accord, c'était juste pour prendre l'information de votre intention et votre destination si vous...
4 knots.
It was forecasted to be around 15 today, I think.
Yeah.
From the north. But yeah, better for it to go this way than to be higher than predicted.
It's our first morning crossing Biscay. We just sailed through the night. Haven't had much wind, but with the pole out and just a reefed main. We're doing about 6 knots. Just about lunchtime on our second day. We're just about halfway across the bay.
Almost in Spain.
Yeah, maybe about 10 more miles to go, but we've got about 13 knots of wind from behind us, and we've got 3 sails up. We've got our Genoa on the pole, main, and we've got the jib just through the gap there. Pretty stoked for Biscay weather, but yeah, about 170 miles to go till we get to A Coruna. We've just spotted a whale coming close to the boat. Just his little spout in the distance.
Ooh, he's really close! Fuck, he's massive! You stoked to see a whale?
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. You could just see his little spout.
And he like
He went
crossed,
right in front of the boat. We had to kind of like go hand steering and turn around him. I'm sure you wouldn't hit it, but I'd hate to do that out here. You'd lose your rudder pretty quick.
So the wind has picked up a little bit. It's around 16, 17, gusting up to 19. So we have just changed the sail plan a little bit. We got the pole in and now we're just on a broad reach. And yeah, the sea is getting a little bit lumpier, but it's alright, can't complain. And the wind generator is going crazy. We're getting how many?
4 amps,
getting 4 amps from it. So that's all good.
Rouleau 2 sur quoi on passe.
Good spot for a pizza.
Pizza almost went flying overboard before. You have to hold on to it.
A little bit bumpy, eh?
Oh, it's so rolly. It's heeling over a bit.
Looks like the swell's building a little bit.
We've got the ground swell coming from there, and then you've got the wind waves from there, and they're both like meeting at the back and like we're kind of surfing down them both.
Not too bad. Last night. Should get a little bit stronger through the evening, but we'll be there maybe lunchtime at A Coruna. Hopefully it's not too wild tonight.
How do you think the crossing has been?
It's been really good so far. It's pretty windy now, but it's like pretty fast. It's a really good angle. It's kind of like coming from like our quarter, but we've been making really good speed, and yeah, it's been awesome actually. Like pretty sunny, and I'd hate to be going upwind in this, but it's awesome going downwind. We've still got the full Genoa up, and what's it now, like 20, 22? But we've got the main really reefed, so we don't have to do that later. We can just pull the little jib out on the inner forestay, and yeah, hopefully it doesn't get too much over 30, 35 tonight, and we'll be there tomorrow before lunch. We have only just installed the new silent wind up there, but this is our first trip testing it out, and pretty stoked. They've got like the little Wi-Fi app, so you can check it on there, and it's putting in an average about 6-7 amps. It's been going above that and below, but yeah, mostly like the batteries are completely full now. Yeah, it's really good. We just set it up, and there's been no dramas.
Sam's new best friend. Ooh, it's going crazy.
Pretty quiet, eh?
Yeah, it's not noisy at all. That's why it's called silent wind, Sam. So it's almost 9 o'clock and the sun is about to set, and we have about 20 knots of wind from behind us, so we are zooming along. Yeah, we're cruising up to 8 knots when we're going down the waves. So it's been pretty nice. Yeah, the crossing itself has been beyond expectations. It's been really, really nice so far. We're expecting a bit stronger winds during the night when we get closer to land. So that might be a bit more uncomfortable, but yeah, we'll see how we go. And we're about 100 miles off the coast of Spain now. Not far to go.
probably need the jib now. It's pretty windy.
Should we swap it?
Soon I reckon, yeah. I don't think we'll lose much speed, it might just stop the rolling a bit.
I'm just on my first shift of the night watch, and the wind's been around 20 knots, gusting up to 24, so it's quite windy and we're still rolling around a lot, and it just feels a lot worse when it's dark because we can't see any of the waves, and it's very uncomfortable, but we're going in the right direction. And the sun's just having a little rest, and we'll swap in about an hour.
I guess we're like maybe 12 hours from A Coruna. Just getting a little bit closer, but as we're getting closer to the land, the wind speed's picking up a bit. It's about 25, steady but gusting to 30, and a little bit more. It's not too bad, but the sea state's changed a lot here.
It's very rolly.
Yeah, there's ground swell from the northwest and some sea from the east and the northeast. So it's a bit of a washing machine.
Yeah, it's been rough. What's the time now?
20 to 3 in the morning.
So it is a bit stronger than predicted.
Yeah, about 10 knots more. There's a few boats around, but everyone's pretty much doing the same thing, but hard to slow down. We're just doing 8-9 knots.
We'll have it on second reef.
And the
jib is also reefed.
Yeah. No matter what we do, still doing about 8.5, 9 knots.
So it's day 3, it's about 7:30 in the morning and it's howling. It's been blowing around 25 to 30 knots all night. How fast did you say we were? Like a steady 9?
8.6 now, but like every little wave we surf is like 9, 10. Pretty fun actually.
We have made it to Spain! Yee-hoo!
Yeah, done.
So excited. Tip top, tummel upp.